Imagine waking up to find your entire digital identity gone. Bank accounts wiped, social profiles stolen, and it's happening every minute around the world. But what if there was a way to make your digital identity UN hackable? A permanent record of who you are online, so secure that even the most powerful hackers couldn't alter a single byte. For thousands of years, humans have tried to protect their secrets. From carved symbols on stone, to military ciphers, to the encryption we use today. Yet every system we've built eventually breaks. Until now. Because behind the hype of cryptocurrency lies a technology far more revolutionary. A system that doesn't just store information, it locks. This is blockchain. Not the Bitcoin version you've heard of, but the identity revolution that could secure your digital life forever. Welcome to NIS JKT Discovery, your gateway to the history, technologies, and transformations shaping our world. Chapter 1. The Identity Crisis of the Digital Age. In today's digital world, our personal information is stored everywhere. Email accounts, social media, apps, websites, and even our entire mobile data synced to the cloud. But the real question is, how secure is all of this? The truth is, nothing is 100% safe. You've heard the headlines. Another website suffered a major data breach. Millions of users exposed. And yes, this is real. Data breaches have become incredibly common in the digital age. And the truth is, it's not your fault. We're living through the greatest identity crisis of the digital age. Today, your online self is scattered across hundreds of logins, passwords, apps, and platforms. Every website asks you to prove who you are, again and again, until your identity becomes a puzzle even you can barely keep track of. And while we think we're in control, the reality is very different. Your data, your behavior, your digital footprint, everything that makes you online is owned, stored, and sold by corporations. Your identity isn't yours, it's rented. And every day, the system breaks a little more. Passwords get leaked, accounts get breached, hackers grow stronger, and remembering who you are online is becoming almost impossible. But what if there was a way to fix all of this? A way to make your digital identity UN hackable. A permanent, tamper-proof record of who you are. Not controlled by companies. Not stored in a server farm. But secured by a technology that can't be altered, faked, or erased. Because the technology behind cryptocurrency does more than protect transactions. It locks data permanently. This is blockchain. Not the noise of Bitcoin, but the future of identity. And it may be the very technology that secures your digital life forever. Chapter 2. Beyond the coin. Blockchain's foundational shift. To understand the future of digital identity, we need to strip away one of the biggest misconceptions of our time. The idea that blockchain is only about cryptocurrency. It's not. Blockchain is not a coin. It's a foundation. A new kind of ledger, not written in bank books or stored on company servers, but distributed across thousands of independent computers around the world. And here's where it becomes revolutionary. Once information is placed on a blockchain, it can't be changed. Not edited, not deleted, not quietly altered behind closed doors. It becomes part of a permanent timeline. A digital truth that no single person, company, or government controls. This is immutability, and this is decentralization. Two principles that make blockchain fundamentally different from every system we've built before. There's no master switch to turn off, no central vault to break into, no CEO or hacker who can rewrite history. And when you combine these principles, something remarkable happens. Blockchain becomes more than a tool for money. It becomes a system for securing information itself. Not just transactions, but identities, medical records, property titles, academic degrees, anything that matters. Because if something can be stored permanently, transparently, and without a single point of failure, then for the first time in digital history, we can trust the data as much as we trust reality. This is the true power of blockchain, the shift that goes far beyond the coin. Chapter 3. A history of secure information. From clay tablets to code, our struggle to secure information didn't begin with computers. It began thousands of years ago, when ancient civilizations carved their records into clay tablets and sealed them with royal insignias. They weren't just documenting history, they were trying to protect it. Every seal, every symbol was an early attempt at trust, a way to prove authenticity in a world where information could be lost, stolen, or forged. As societies evolved, so did our tools. Wax seals gave way to signatures. Signatures gave way to stamping machines. Eventually, the world turned digital, and trust became a string of numbers. Passwords, PIN codes, login credentials, encryption keys, digital certificates. But with every leap forward came a familiar weakness: centralization. Whether it's a government office or a modern data center, in the end, all information ends up in one place, one location, one server. And that becomes the weakest point. History shows the same pattern. Clay records were destroyed in fires, royal documents were forged, paper files were lost in wars. And today, modern databases are hacked by the millions. For centuries, we changed our tools, but we never changed the system. We added bigger locks, stronger storage, and harder passwords. But the real problem stayed the same. When everything is kept in one place, breaking that one point breaks the entire system. Blockchain was created to solve this weakness. Instead of storing data in one central place, it spreads the data across thousands of computers. Instead of locking it inside a single server, it writes the data into a live network, where it cannot be changed, cannot be deleted, and no single person can control it. From clay tablets to modern code, this is the next step in humanity's journey to secure information. Chapter 4. Your UN Hackable Self. Blockchain Identity in Action. So what does this all lead to? A future where your digital identity isn't scattered, rented, or vulnerable, but entirely your own. This is the promise of self-sovereign identity, a system where you control your data, not corporations, not platforms, not governments. Your identity becomes a secure key you carry with you everywhere, stored on a blockchain in a form that only you can unlock. No middlemen, no databases holding your secrets, no one watching from the shadows. And the real-world applications are nothing short of transformative. Imagine logging into any website with a single tap. Not a password, not a code, not a security question. Just a verified, blockchain-backed identity that confirms you are you, instantly and securely. Imagine applying for a job with credentials that can't be forged, faked, or altered. Degrees, certificates, and work history stamped onto an immutable digital ledger. Imagine voting in an election from home, with absolute proof that every ballot is legitimate, counted, and impossible to manipulate. No fraud, no fear, only trust. This means the end of password fatigue. No more remembering hundreds of logins. No more hoping your favorite website doesn't get hacked again. For the first time, digital ownership becomes real. Your data, your identity, your online presence finally belong to you. Blockchain identity isn't just a feature of the future. It's the foundation of a world where you, the individual, regain control, where trust is built into the system, and security becomes a natural part of your digital life. This is your unhackable self. Chapter 5. The Road Ahead. Challenges and the Future of Identity. But every big idea comes with challenges, and blockchain identity is no exception. To turn this vision into reality, the world must solve a major issue: regulation and global adoption. Who will verify identities? How will disputes be resolved? And in a system without borders, how will people's rights be protected? Then comes the ethical question. If records last forever, should everything really remain forever? Who should have the right to remove their data? And how do we set the right balance between transparency and personal privacy? These questions will shape the future as much as the technology itself. And then, there's the ethical dilemma. A permanent digital record sounds secure, but permanence also raises new concerns. What should last forever? What deserves the right to be forgotten? How do we balance transparency with privacy? Security with personal freedom? These are not technical problems. These are human ones. Yet, despite the challenges, the direction is clear. We're moving toward a world where identity is no longer a liability, but a source of empowerment. A world where you're not defined by passwords, accounts, or corporate databases. Where your digital identity travels with you, belongs to you, and remains secure for a lifetime. The path ahead won't be simple, and it won't be quick. But for the first time in the history of the internet, we have a technology capable of restoring control to the individual. A future where your digital identity is truly yours. Not for a year, not until the next hack, but forever. And that future begins now. Chapter 6. Final verdict. The conclusion. So, what does all of this mean? For centuries, humanity has chased one simple idea. How do we protect what matters? From clay tablets to paper records, from passwords to biometrics. Every step brought progress, but also new vulnerabilities. Blockchain doesn't just offer another upgrade. It offers a reset, a chance to rebuild digital identity from the ground up, based not on trust in institutions, but on trust built into the system itself. Will it solve every problem? No. It will face resistance, regulation, ethical debates, and global coordination challenges. It will take time, and it will demand responsible leadership. But beneath all the uncertainty lies something undeniable. For the first time, we have a technology capable of giving identity back to the individual, not as a product for companies to monetize, not as a password to forget, but as a permanent, unhackable extension of who we are. We stand at the beginning of a new era, one where your digital presence isn't scattered, stolen, or sold, but secure, unified, and truly yours. In the end, blockchain identity isn't just about technology. It's about dignity. It's about control. It's about redefining what it means to exist in the digital world. And someday soon, when we look back at this moment, we may realize that the greatest revolution of blockchain was never about money, but about identity. Thanks for watching NIS JKT Discovery. If the future inspires you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we're just getting started.